The greatest joy is when you see that growth happening, where you start to see an individual coming out of their shell. And with our son Caleb, we get to experience that nuance to his character development.
My name's Adam. I'm a psychotherapist, and I'm Caleb's papa.
I'm Rob, and I would be Caleb's dad.
No one goes into foster care for a good reason. And so when they come out, what we learn is that kids have a lot of emotions around that. Sometimes there's trauma and shock, sometimes there's anger and frustration, and that will come out sideways. The Barker Pride training really gave us the knowledge that we needed to parent kids that were coming out of the foster care system.
The facilitators were great. As a two-dad household, we were in that group with single parents, straight couples, getting through the material with very personal stories and checks on what your assumptions and expectations were. We were aware that there were some very specific challenges to his situation, and even though we had a sense that we were ready to move forward, they slowed our roll a bit to make sure that we were ready for the challenges.
We first met Caleb after a pretty long flight and then driving 6 hours. Texas is big.
We went to a Target, I think, one of the first thing, and it was so much fun going down the aisles in the store with him holding onto our hands. You know, we were letting ourselves take his cues. Caleb came to us with some developmental delays. It's taken us a while to get our heads around how to best approach that.
He likes to be physical, so we practice breathing, we get him outside, we try to really use what his strengths are in order to kind of navigate those feelings that most kids have, but the way that his come out can be very different. All those different trainings before we adopted Caleb and then after we adopted Caleb have been really helpful.
So much of what we've learned along the way is that you don't need to rush in to fix things, and to give him an opportunity to experience and grow as a person.
The first time he told us, no, I don't like that, it was completely frustrating and amazing at the same time, because it spoke to him feeling safer with us. March 13th, 2018 was the legal finalization, and probably the most profound 15 minutes of our lives. We were called in front of this judge, and he asked if Caleb wanted us to be his parents, and he asked us if we loved him or would care for him.
Which we already knew the answers to, but it was all very official.
We've grown a lot as a family. He's taught us how to be patient and how to love him in the way that he wants to be loved.
Barker offers education and training when you need us. Visit barkeradoptionfoundation.org to learn more and register for our upcoming workshops and trainings.